My husband went on a trip with a group of guys. My husband secretly told me what was really going on, and now he doesn't want me to tell anyone. My husband went on a trip with a group of men. My husband knew 3 of the guys beforehand and met the rest on the trip. They went to a place known for intimate tourism. Had my husband not FaceTimed me while some of this stuff was happening, I don't think I'd believe that he was innocent and didn't participate. Most of the men are married with kids, and one has a long-term girlfriend. Of the group of men, my husband and one other guy were the only ones who didn't take up the offer of hookers from their tour and security guy. That term was used loosely, as he was also the guy offering them party favors and women. My husband told me on the condition that he does not want something to come out later, and be implicated by association. He felt that I should know what was happening on this trip, and he couldn't risk our relationship. He also said I could not inform any of the wives, as they would know it was him who broke the bro code. They all seemed so comfortable cheating on their spouses, and he said it didn't seem like it was their first time. Someone we know very closely and wouldn't imagine doing something like this also participated. He ended up cutting the trip short as well, as he didn't want to continue hanging out with some of these people. I am so conflicted and hurt by these people. I will be seeing these wives and girlfriends at events, and some of them more frequently. As a woman, I would want to be informed. However, my husband said it is not our business as to what their marriages are like. He told me that there is no way their wives don't have an inkling. Before he went to this destination, we looked it up, and I mentioned to my husband that because this is what people go there to do, I was slightly uncomfortable. His assurance was that he would openly communicate with me and let me know everything that happened, which he did. I don't think he expected what happened on this trip, either. I just don't know how to respect these people, continue being friends with them, and not spill the beans. If I am cold with them or don't interact with them, they will know something is up as I'm usually bubbly and outgoing. The only innocent people are my husband's friend, who is single, and his one other friend, who abstained and hung out with my husband. However, it is upsetting that all of these men condoned and basically enabled each other's behavior, my husband included. This whole situation is making me question if my morals align with my husband, but I also know he is in a very tough spot. I have spoken to my husband about being friends with these types of people, and we are on the same page about phasing them out of our lives. We have been together for over 13 years and have been married for half of that time. We have never encountered a situation like this with his friends. The issue was more the friends of friends, which he may see around at work or social events. I think he was shocked and unsure of what to do, so he removed himself from the situation by coming home early. In our relationship, I have never known him to do anything that makes me question his loyalty. So for that, I will trust him. However, I have told him that his decision-making needs to improve in going forward. He needs to vet the people he's going away with better. Needless to say, this group of men won't ever be on a trip with him. As per telling their spouses, I'm still conflicted. I believe that they deserve to know, but I also don't want to be the one to cause this massive implosion in so many lives. I told my husband that if another wife approached me and asked me what I knew, I would not lie. If they are approaching me with questions already formed, then they are already questioning their husbands. He is in agreement that this is okay, as I am not the one initiating contact. A part of me hopes one of them does approach me. I think I will leave it there for now, and give my husband the opportunity to prove his decision-making. If anything comes out in the future, he knows it's the end of our relationship. This has always been a boundary for both of us, and I would not give a cheater a second chance. I will also have a conversation with the friend that invited my husband on this trip. While I doubt I will believe anything he says, I do want to let him know that he has also breached my trust and my husband's, if he knew this was what the trip intended. He should have informed all parties equally, and then let them decide if they wanted to go. As it stands, he had told my husband that they are going to travel, do touristy stuff, and visit some beaches to clear his head. This may push him to tell the other guys that I am aware of everything that has happened, and may prompt them to speak to their own spouses. I can only hope.